Yo, what's going on, family? Man, I am sitting here in my new home office, so y'all excuse the echoing. We have not soundproofed it yet, but I am extremely excited about what we have going on. I am in the new home office, and they're still working on it. They're actually on their way to do some more stuff for me. But I want to jump on here real quick to give you all just some stuff. There we go. I'm gonna fix that tracker. Fix that tracker. There we go. Yo, listen. So listen, man. We're gonna be talking about today, man. There's a study that came out that said that the average person will spend a little over $100. Over $100. Watch this. Over $100 for gifts this Christmas. And so for me, I'm always looking for ways to make sure that you all are not going into debt, not putting gifts on your card, on your credit cards. I know some of y'all still have credit cards, and I'm not mad at that. But I want to make sure that as we're coming out of Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday was yesterday, if you're watching this live right now, and then also going into Christmas, we're getting boyfriend gifts, we're getting girlfriends gifts, mom and daddy gifts, children gifts, friends gift. And so we are in that mood. If you all plan to spend over $100 on Christmas this year, put it in the comment section. That's going to be me. And today I am going to give you a particular way on how you can get a guaranteed $300 before Christmas. And so now if you're spending $100 on a gift, cool, great. I'm going to give you a way to get $300. This is no scam. This is legit. This is real from a legit bank, from a legit company, that there is nothing that you will have to worry about. But before we jump into that, you guys, 2025 is right around the corner. Let's be honest. 2025 is right around the corner. And what I don't want is you all to go into this thing, going into 2025, wondering, what are we going to do this year? How am I going to kill it this year? No. I want you to go into that year ready with the plan, with a strategy and with a system already in place on how you can execute your debt and not execute your debt, but how you can get out of debt, how you can execute your wealth building strategy. So on December 12th, this is going to be on next Thursday, December 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be hosting a free virtual workshop called Start Stronger. Start Stronger. And this is going to be me really giving you the wealth building tips and tools that my mentors who are multimillionaires are using. And when I adapted these resources, right? When I adapted these resources, y'all, it took me from making, $60,000 a year to making $80,000 a year at first, because I started applying it. Then once I really learned it, I went from making 80,000 to 100 plus. Now my company is doing well over seven figures, and I apply these principles at this time every single year. Here's the problem that I see with the majority of people, and I'm looking at my computer screen, y'all, because I want to make sure that I give you all the link. Because I'm doing this from my house so my team can get some other work done, because I was supposed to be in class today, but our professor got sick in the middle of class, so he let us have the rest of the day off. So I am excited about that. So I said, hey man, let me get to work. But I'm putting the link inside of it. Join the free Start Strong webinar. All right, and it should be there. Normally Michelle would do this for me, but we're gonna put that right there. We're gonna pin a message. Let me make sure that link is working for you all. Make sure that link is working. Let's see here. It is working. All right, cool, great. And so y'all listen. This is something important, and I'm about to give you the way of how you can get an extra $300 guaranteed. This is no cap. This is really working, and I got the $300 because I want to make sure that I am teaching what I'm practicing and teaching what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, too, y'all, this is my first time doing this from my office. Let me know how does it sound, y'all? Like, do I sound okay? Or do I sound echoey? I'm trying to go to the YouTube channel so I can see you all and chat with you. I'm learning to do all this myself because I didn't even tell my team I was going to do this. I was like, yo, let me talk about this real quick, and try out my new camera that I'm doing. Let me go to the channel here. Let's go here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, cool. I see you all. I see you. I see you. I see you. Good morning. Okay, I sound good. All right. The link and sound good. Great, great, great. So listen, you guys, I want you to join me on next Thursday. I want you to join me on next Thursday for the Start Strong workshop. And if you show up on time, anyone and everyone is going to get a free 50-page ebook called How to Get the Pay Raise You Deserve in 2025. So even if you just show up and you with me for 30 minutes and you just get in this plan and this execution for just showing up. Now you got to register, because afterwards we're going to email you the free ebook. It's an ebook that I spent about 2 months on. Everything that I've learned working from church world, corporate world, semi-corporate world, to now being a CEO of a multi-seven-figure business where my employees are asking for pay raises, right? So I understand from both sides of an employee standpoint and employer standpoint. But one thing that I missed when I was an employee, I didn't understand I didn't understand certain things because I was never an employer. So once I became an employer, I was like, yo, I see why I didn't get the pay raise. I see why the math wasn't mathing, because as an employer, I have a different viewpoint. And so I wrote a 50-page ebook that will help you get the pay raise that you deserve in 2025. And inside of that ebook is going to show you how to think of the mind of your boss. So when you do go in and present yourself for this pay raise, or maybe your annual review, you've already checked off the boxes that your employer is going to be looking for. So that's 100% free. We sell it for like $20 on my website. But I told my team, hey, if they come to the Start Strong webinar, and where it's a free webinar, we're not launching a course at the end of this thing. I literally just wanted to get my community together and really help us go into 2025 with the strategy and with the plan, because next year in 2025, I want to see within our community $500,000 to $1 million worth of debt paid off, and then another $500,000 to $1 million of savings and invested in the year 2025 alone. So I want to give you the tools, the resources, the knowledge, and a little bit of my wisdom to help you do that. So it's a 100% free course. It's only going to be 45 minutes to an hour long max. Just go to anthonyoneal.com/start, not start strong, anthonyoneal.com/strong. The link is inside the chat if you're watching it live right now. If you're watching a rerun, it's inside of today's show notes. But I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. It's going to be 100% free. Give me 45 minutes next Thursday, December 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. Yo, if you're going, put inside of the comment section, I'm coming, so I can know you're coming if you're watching this live. But you all came to get that information, but then also to get this money for $300. All right, so lock in, because I'm about to tell you how to get it. All right, so studies just came out and revealed that for Christmas time, the average person is going to spend about $100 on a Christmas gift. Studies also showed that nearly 68% of the people who spend over $100 on Christmas gift finance it by putting it on a credit card or by going inside their emergency fund, so that way they can give a gift and not hurt a child's feeling or a loved one's feeling. Well, listen, I want to help you get $300, and it's simple. My friends over at SoFi, if you open up a checking account and you attach a direct deposit to it, they are going to give you $300 inside of your checking account. Now watch this. Wait a minute. Come back. Well, Anthony, I already have a direct deposit somewhere else. Okay, cool. Go back to your account and tell them, hey, I want to put 90% into this account, but I want to put 10% into my SoFi checking account. You have a direct deposit and you have an extra $300. And here's what I love about this is, if I was you, I would do 50-50, 50% into, this account where all my bills are going to, but then 50% may go into this account where this could be some of my spending money. This could be where I park some of my emergency fund. You can do the math on the percentage, right? But what I did was I did 80-20. So when my company pays out in the first of the month, 80% goes towards my regular checking, which is a totally different bank, but then 20% goes into my SoFi account. I got the $300. I got the $300. And watch this. Here's what I love about SoFi. So not only will you get the checking account that you can have money going into, but then you can have that money automatically switched over into their high yield savings account. They're offering 4% right now. And I want to give y'all five main reasons of why I believe having a SoFi checking and savings account is important, because it's not really the checking account that is like, oh my gosh, no, it's the high yield of 4% for me. As we see interest rates are coming down, SoFi is one of the only banks that's still keeping their high yield savings account at an all-time high. So if you want to do this, all you got to do is go to anthonyoneal.com/SoFi. Let me make sure I have that correct, because I be saying stuff and I don't know what I be doing. I think it is. Oh, no. Is it SoFi? Let me see. Yes. So it's anthonyoneal.com/SoFi or anthonyoneal.com/savings. Let me make sure I have that right too. I think it's anthonyoneal.com/savings. Yes, it is. So, all right, listen. So you can go to https anthonyoneal.com/savings. Hold on. All right. Make sure I got this right. Yep. Get $300 cash. I'm putting it in the link, y'all. I'll see y'all today. And here's my thing, y'all. Let me pin that for you all. I think I can replace this pin. There we go. Cool. Great. All right. Bet. So listen, I'll just put it inside the chat section right now. Here's the thing. There are five main reasons, and here's why I want you to get this. Number one, I want you to get the free money. It's $300. It is $300. It is $300. That's 3 gifts if you're doing it at $100. That's 6 gifts if you're doing it at $50. Now, let me tell y'all something, man. I got the money, right? To this day, I have not given my nephews and my niece any gifts. Let me tell you what y'all should do with this $300 if you get this $300. If you sign up for a SoFi account today, you got to deposit. You got to put a direct deposit attached to their account. So this means every time you get checked, some money's going to has to go into this account. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to get that money. And let me tell you what I would do, man. Let's say you got some surplus. To this day, I haven't given my nephews and my niece any physical gifts. I give them a receipt. And the receipt is, hey, I put $50, $100 a month inside of your 529. Why is this beneficial, you guys? Well, because for one, now I'm giving them something that is going to change their lives. If they do not go to college, we can roll that into an IRA. If we roll that into an IRA, now you're talking about an 18-year-old got another $20,000, $30,000 that's sitting there that's getting compound interest. Well, he's a millionaire before he even turns 30, 35 years old, before he turns 40. Simply because I was saying, instead of me giving you some Christmas gifts that you're only going to use for a year and throw it away and trash it, instead of me buying you some daggone Jordans that you don't even know you got Jordans on that cost me $200 to get you, let me give you something that's going to impact and change your financial future, that you will thank me when you turn 18, 30, 35. And so I'm thinking out of the box, right? But now let's just say, for an example, you do need that money of $300. Man, listen, you don't have to give someone, a $100 gift. Here's what I've really learned, right? Especially at this big age of mine at 40, as I'm out here dating, there's certain people who want this high gift, but then there's a lot of people who just want to know you were thinking about them. Man, take that $300 and get you 6 gifts at $50. So now you ain't spend none of your money. You use somebody else's money. We got to start thinking out of the box. And that's exactly what I did with mine. I took that money and I'm buying, little small gifts. I'm honestly going down to like $25, $30. I'm trying to be creative and just give them small gifts. Honestly, what's your favorite candy? I'm just trying to think of how can I be creative and let people know I was thinking about them and I was listening to them and I was able to give them exactly what they were needing and wanting from a small perspective. Here's what I'm trying to say, you all. Do not get into debt. Do not get stressed. Do not go into 2025 still stressed and thinking about and paying back things from December 2024. This is why I'm having that free masterclass, that free webinar on the 12th called Start Strong, because I think what we tend to do is a lot of us will spend money. I'm about to wake this up. Some of y'all can get upset with me. We'll spend money in December knowing that we're going to get a refund check in February. Well, I'll just put it on the credit card. And then when I get my refund check, I'll pay it off. But then what happens is you put it on the credit card, you get that refund check, and you use that refund check to pay a current bill or to prepare for spring break. Or to go buy something that you've been wanting, but you do not use it to pay it off. Come on now. Am I being real? Am I being real, y'all? Can y'all put it in the comment section? Let me look at the computer. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at the computer. Who said the link is not working? Let me see. Oh, the link is not working. Y'all, I'm so sorry. All right, let me remove this. Let me get this thing. HTTPS anthonyoneil.com / SoFi. That link was not working. I am get $300 cash today. Thank y'all. I need to start looking at get $300 cash today. HTTPS. Let me just make sure before I put it up. I'm stepping on y'all toes. I'm sorry. I'm stepping on y'all's toes. Y'all gonna get upset with me, but I just gotta be real with y'all, man. I just gotta be real with y'all. I'm gonna pay it off, but then you get that check. You know what I'm saying? All right, I just put it in the link, y'all. Replace pin message. All right, cool. There you go. All right, so I just put it up there. So sorry about that. Y'all, let me be real with you. Let me be real with you. The reason why I'm saying this stuff is because that was me. Okay, I don't want to sit here and act like, man, I'm this perfect guy that I've been doing it all right. Nah, man, I remember when I was dating, man, I got a credit card. Man, you know what I'm saying? I got a credit card. And y'all, can I be real with you, man? I bought this girl a $500 purse. And I said, well, I'm going to get my refund check. And watch this, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Okay, go get this money. Click that link, get this money. I'm pointing over here because my laptop is over here. All right, but man, let me just keep it real with y'all, man. I got that file. I got her the purse, and y'all know how on your last paycheck stub, some accountants, some tax professionals can take your last paycheck stub and file your W-2s. I was so broke. I was so much living paycheck to paycheck, not because I didn't have the money, but because I was mismanaging my money and mismanaging my time, that I would take my last paycheck stub and I would take it to my tax guy. And the first 2 weeks of January, I'm filing my taxes before I even get my W-2s in the mail. Before I even get my tax information in the mail, y'all, I'm already filing taxes because I've already spent that money. I've already used that money and I need that money. And then here I go, I'm rushing to get my money back from taxes because it's like, yo, I've already racked up all this money. I'm already doing all this thing. Let me go get this money. Let me rush to get this money. And it's because I wasn't managing well. I wasn't thinking like a wealthy person. I was thinking like an average person. And y'all, in my E3 community, we're not average. We don't do average crap. That's not what we do. So this channel is not going to baby you. It's not going to justify your poor mismanagement skills. If I can find loopholes, if I can find legit, legal, ethical, moral, and spiritual ways to get around and ways to get to things quicker and easier, I'm all for it. But I'm not going to justify your foolish spending and your foolish thoughts. No, that taking her out on a date is not an emergency. No, because you're this beautiful woman with this nice long hair, you think you deserve to have all this? No, this is about managing and stewarding what God has given us. This is why you need to be on the webinar on December 12th, right? On December 12th, where we're not selling the course at the end. I'm going to give you the free ebook. It's a 50-page ebook on how to get the pay raise that you deserve in 2025. By the end of 2025, you're going to have a pay raise. If you read this ebook and starting in January all the way down to December, if you work this, you will have a pay raise by the end of the year. And I ain't charging you for it at all. But you got to show up to the webinar. Go to anthonyoneil.com / strong. Free Start Strong webinar. That is anthonyoneil.com strong. All right. Boom. I put that in there. I got to remember all this stuff, right? I got to remember all this stuff. But let me give y'all 5 reasons why you need to get this SoFi account. This is 5 quick reasons, and I'm going to get up out of here. All right. 5 quick reasons to do this. Number one, you can get a higher interest rate. All right. So the average, as of 2020, as of Q2 of 2024, the average interest rate on a standard savings account was 0.46. All right, 0.46. High yield accounts can earn up to 5%. So when we saw when the interest rates were shooting up high, like at 8%, sometimes 7 to 8%, we saw a high yields account right around 5.5. But now that we see the interest rates on a decline, we will see a decline on our interest savings. But 4% is better than a 0.46 account. This is money that you're missing by not having your money inside of a high yield savings account. This is why I suggest keep the bulk of your money into the main account that you have right now, but have a direct deposit going into the SoFi account and have that SoFi account transfer that money into a high yield savings. So now you got the $300 guaranteed from our friends over there at SoFi. You're using their checking account, but then also you're maximizing their high yield savings at 4%. So let's say if you put another $10,000 in there, times that by 4%, that's free money. But times that same 10,000 by 0.46, you're getting nothing. All right. So number one, you're going to get high interest rates. Number two, you're going to have easy access to your funds. You know, a lot of people feel that, well, I can get a 5% guaranteed if I put into a CD. Well, if you put into a CD, you're locking it up for whatever term you got the CD at. So if you got the CD at a year, 6 months, 5 years, 3 years, whatever, you're locking it up. Can you get your funds? Yes, you can, but you got to go do paperwork. You got to pay some taxes on the income that you gain. You may even pay some penalties depending on some of the CDs. With a high yield savings account, you can have your money within minutes. You don't have to go do a lot of paperwork, right? The only thing you're going to be missing out on is the high yield compound that you're going to be yielding from, right? And so I always recommend everybody, if you're saving for a house, if you're saving for a car, if you're saving for a birthday party, if you're saving for next spring break, if you're saving for next summer, whatever that is, I would rather you get 4% than 5%, because what if life happens and you need to pivot? Well, now you have access to those funds to pivot. All right. So easy access to your funds. Number 3 is going to be low risk savings. All right. So all the accounts that I suggest here on this particular channel, they're all going to be FDIC insured. Now, there are a lot of other accounts out there that do offer a 7% return, but they're not FDIC insured. These are going to be some of your accounts that are attached to your cryptocurrency, the Bitcoins. And while some of those are working, they are working. I'm not going to sit here and mislead you and lie to you, but it's not insured. So when it comes to like your savings account and things, saving for like a house, you don't want to have your money parked in an account that's not insured. So the SoFi account that I'm referring to you on today's time together, they are FDIC insured. All right. And so I think that that's super important. Now, you could do your own research and Google what are some other accounts if you're looking for high yield savings as far as in the 7 to 8%. But here's how I look at savings. My savings account is not an investment. So I'm not really looking for a high yield guarantee, but I want to get the safest and the best rate possible. So if the safe FDIC insured is at 4%, I'd rather go with the safe FDIC 4% than non-safe, but 8%. Because this simply means that if I put my money inside the account and they go bankrupt tomorrow, or they close their business tomorrow, or they invest my money and they lose the money, I'm screwed. I'm out the money. I can't sue the company. I can't sue nobody. I've lost out on my money. And so SoFi is FDIC insured. Here are the last 2 things. Then I'll take some questions. I'll come over here and I'll check it out. All right. Simplified financial management. High yield savings accounts help you organize your finances by allowing you to create separate accounts for different saving goals. So let's say, for an example, like I told you earlier, you want to save for a house. You want to save for a car. Christmas is coming up. You got birthdays coming up. Whatever that is, you can have different savings accounts that you can save money, and why not get a little bit of extra? Now, let's be real here. Some of y'all may only be able to have $1,000, $2,000 in there. So you may only see 10, 20, $30 in the freeness. But what's better? Put inside the chat right now if you're watching this live, and put inside the comments, what's better, 10 cents or $10? 20 cents or $20? You know, my account right now with my high yield savings here at SoFi, it generates me about $400 a month. $400 a month. And I looked at the math. If I would have left it inside of my bank savings account, I would have got maybe $40. I think it was right around like $32 a month. So what's better? $32 a month or $400 a month? And watch this, y'all. I don't even put money inside of it. Like I don't put any more money inside of it because I've already maxed it out. So really, I'll be honest with y'all. Sometimes I use that compound interest from the previous month for dates. So that way, if the date go wrong, I didn't pay for it. It was free money given to me by the bank. So the bank paid for it. It wasn't my hard working money. Y'all forgive me. So this is why I'm utilizing all the tools at my disposal. So if you're telling me you're going to give me free money for parking my money in your account, I'm a rock with you. All right, cool, great, no problem. Let's do it. And then here's the last thing: compound interest, y'all. It's just all about compound interest, you know. And so I love free compound interest, and this is where we'll end this at today. We have to stop paying interest, and we need to start receiving interest. I don't care if you can only direct deposit into the SoFi account $100 a month. Direct deposit it. Put that inside your high yield savings and start getting more money. Start practicing that right now. Start practice receiving interest rather than always paying out interest. We need to practice being consumers of interest, not consumers of liabilities. We need to practice start being consumers of assets, not consumers of material things. This is why a high yield savings account is so important. And if you're going to spend money this Christmas, why not utilize and work with a great bank like SoFi that will give you the money to help you with your Christmas shopping? So listen, head over to anthonyoneal.com. Head over to anthonyoneal.com / savings. It's at the top if you're watching in the chat right now. Get the money, you guys. Utilize it. And I promise you, it will bless you. This company, they're legit. And depending on what you do, they'll even FDIC insure up to $2 million. But let's just be honest, the majority of people who are using SoFi, they're not at a tax bracket to where $2 million would be sitting inside of their account. The reason why they're doing that as well, because they also do have an investment portal, a part of their staff, right? A part of their infrastructure of the business. So if you open up like a mutual fund and etc., they tend to cover all that stuff, man. So I'm super excited. Yo, how did y'all like this? I mean, how do y'all like my office a little bit? Do y'all want to see? I'm in my office. We are almost done with it. They are actually on their way over now. As you can see here, let me see if I could take it off of, if I could take it off of me. And let's see if I could turn. I don't know, I can't. But y'all, this is the office. You know, we are almost done. I got my bookshelves behind me. Boom, I got my TV up. You know, we are almost done. I just want y'all to see that. You know what I'm saying? I even got me a little stand-up desk. So that way I could, you know, I don't know if I can see it. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me. Let me put it back on me so y'all can always see me. All right, bet, cool. But I'm in my office. I plan on doing more of this, like literally. And I'm also going to be doing my the Start Strong workshop from here next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All my books will be up, y'all. Y'all don't know this, but man, I've been in school for like the last almost year and a half, 2 years. I just haven't really said much, and I've really become a nerd. Like I've really, really, really become a nerd of education. And I love the season that God has me in. Like, can y'all believe that next year I will be done with school. I will have my executive MBA and I will be walking May of 2026 with my master's degree. And what I love about this, and we can talk about this at another time, but what I love about this season of my life is I still to this day do not believe that education is worth $100,000 price tag. But I do believe education is still the most important thing that we can ever have. And the reason why education is crucial for me in this season of my life is because I believe that God has taken my business to the next level. And the classes that I'm taking are making me better to serve you all, right? Like I'm actually in the class excited because I'm learning something that I can apply today. Not not when I graduate. No, no, no. When I go to class, I should have been in class this morning, but our professor got sick, so he canceled class. And everything that I'm learning, I can apply it today. I can learn it, go back and practice it, do some more research, do a presentation on it. Then once I do a presentation on it, I come back and I teach you all. And so it's like now, let's just think about that. I'm getting the education and I'm learning and I'm teaching rather than getting an education and never teaching, never applying it in my life. And so I'm just really excited. And so I say all that to say, man, I changed my office around to fit because 2025, my book is coming out. Take your seat at the table. 2025, I will be an adjunct professor at Virginia Union University teaching financial management to their incoming freshmen. 2025, we're still running the YouTube channel, and y'all, we're going to hit 1 million subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you've been dating us, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, if you've been watching it this long, your family, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. But we're going to hit 1 million subscribers, and we're going to be giving away a BMW or a Mercedes. I haven't decided. And so I was like, man, as much as I'm studying, as much as I'm working out of here and out of our studio, I need a place that is conducive for me to study, to write, to draw. We got blackboards that's going to be up around like this one right here behind me. Y'all see that right there? We have more of those coming in that we're going to install because I'm just dreaming, man. I'm just believing in God. So I'm just super excited about it. So this is my office, my home office. We're going to get the sound better for sure because I'm going to do more of this stuff for you all. But y'all do not forget to meet me next week, y'all. Next week, December 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to give you the practical tools and resources that you need to really take control of 2025 and make sure that we end 2025 better than the way we ended 2024. Real quick before I go, how many of you all want to end next year better than the way you're looking like you're going to end this year? Be honest, okay? I want y'all to be honest with me. How many of you want to end 2025 better than the way you ended 2024? Okay? All right, cool. AnthonyO'Neill.com/strong. Then I need y'all to sign up. I need y'all to click the link, AnthonyO'Neill.com/strong. Be there. I'm going to give you the tools, the resources, the system, the strategies. You're even going to walk away with a free 50-page ebook on how to get the pay raise you deserve. And then we have a huge packet that we're going to be giving away at the end of it. It is a surprise. I mean, we're giving away every single thing. A proven framework to set actionable financial goals. We're going to give you the strategies. We're going to give you the resources that you need to where you can improve your income, minimize your liabilities, and minimize your expenses so you can really start the journey of building wealth. But I'm going to give you the step-by-step play on what you need to do in the year 2025 to make sure that you end it better than the way you started it. I'm tired. I'm going to be real with you all. I'm tired of us going, and I don't want to knock this because I think vision boards are important. But what's a vision with no strategy? Huh? Let me say it one more time. What is a vision with no strategy? It's a dream. So we do all this time, and ladies do this all the time. Oh, they get together and they have wine and they're cutting out, Beyonce and saying, I want a body like this and I want a car like that. And, I see a family here and I want that. And I'm like, yeah, but what's that with no strategy? So when y'all come with me next week, we're going to dream for sure, but we're going to put strategy behind that dream. I'm going to show you all how to earn. I teach this on my platform. I'm going to show you how to evaluate your finances. I'm also going to show you how to arrange the vision. This is going to be the dream where we're cutting out visually. Okay, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you want to do it? But also the key thing I'm really going to be teaching is how do we then render the strategy, the system that we need to put into place to accomplish the things that we need to accomplish to get us to our dream? You want to get out of debt? Cool. I'm going to give you the system, the strategy to get out of debt. You want to get your first home? Cool. Great. I'm going to give you the system and strategy that's going to help you get your first home. Yo, you want to go on a dope vacation this year? Cool. Great. I'm going to give you the system and strategy to do just that. You want to start your business? Cool. Great. You got to have a system and strategy. Now watch this, y'all. I'm teaching, and I didn't even know I was gonna go there, but this is why y'all got to be there next Thursday. I just put inside the chat. Let me put that up there. Hold on. Join the free, because I'm giving this to y'all good right now. Join the free webinar. Start strong. That is https anthonyoneal.com/strong. All right, cool, great. I'm gonna pin that right now. Y'all can get replace pin. I'm gonna pin that right now. All right. This is why this is important, y'all. Hear me clearly. Hear me clearly. I want you to think about this. System and strategies. System and strategies. System and strategies. System and strategies. System and strategies only happen if we have healthy daily habits. So one more time. If we're going to be effective when it comes to system and strategies, then we have to put into place healthy habits that gets us to those strategies and systems and put in place. If we don't have the right mindset, the right thoughts, the right daily actions, we'll never accomplish and get to the things that we genuinely want to get to. All right. So next week, next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to give you the habits, the systems, and the strategies that I put into place that has allowed me to live the life that I desire to live, that is allowing me to do the things that I desire to do with my family. This is why, and it's free. Like, I'm flowing with me. If you got to go, you got to go. Y'all go ahead and go. But I just want to live here, man. We've been talking about 42 minutes. Give me 10 more minutes because I want to help y'all understand this. How many of you all honestly want a pay raise? How many of you want a pay raise? Put in the comment section, in year 2025, you would like to have a legit pay raise. And watch this. I ain't talking about 2%. I'm not talking about a 2% pay raise that just takes care of your taxes. No. I'm talking about you want to feel that pay raise. If you want a pay raise, put pay raise inside the comment section right now. Put pay raise inside the chat section right now. If you want a pay raise, if you need a pay raise, put pay raise inside the chat section right now, right? I have an ebook on my website that we're selling for $20. And God just told me no, whoever shows up to this, they're showing up because they want to do better going into 2025. They want to steward their time. They want to steward everything well. I'm like, okay, God, all right, I see you. He was like, give it to them. I want you to not worry about making money because I got to make money as a company. I got a full-time staff. But how do we position people? How do we position people to get the knowledge and the information? Because one thing I have learned, especially in this whole influencer world, man, we want to charge an arm and a leg. I was talking with Ronnie and her boyfriend a while ago. I was like, man, everybody want to charge $5,000 for a course, $1,000 for this course. And I'm like, man, if I can just help a lot of people for a very minimum fraction of cost, I can still make a good living without hurting your pocket. So I put that ebook up there for $20 and it sold like crazy. But God told me, just for the people who sign up on here, you can still go get it today if you want it for $20. But if you show up, I want to sow a seed. You know why? Because I believe if I sow into good ground, I have to reap it somewhere. That God is going to bless me because I was a blessing. It took me almost 3 months to write this book, this ebook, right? And I was like, I got to get something for my time. But God is saying, no, I'm going to take care of you. But I do need you. My head is all over. See, I'm still learning this whole streaming stuff. I'm sorry. But I want you to be a blessing. So listen, if you show up to this masterclass, it's going to be 100% free. We're going to text you all the information which you need to get access to it. Man, we're going to have a good night. It's going to be 45 minutes. And I'm going to show you, one, how you can get your pay raise in the year 2025. I'm going to show you how you can start eliminating your debt a lot quicker. I'm going to give you the resources on how you should start investing and doing things. I promise you it's going to be worth it. So just go to anthonyoneal.com forward slash strong. And you're absolutely right, Tracy. And it's like, that's something that I've been battling over the last, man, I would say about 5 years. 5 years. Yet now it's like, I want to make money. But like, I just couldn't see myself charging someone $5,000 for a course. A lot of my friends do it, and a lot of them give value, right? But for me, I'm trying to help y'all get out of debt. I'm trying to help y'all invest. And I can't say, give me $1,000, $5,000 for a course. Nah, nah, nah. But me and my mentor, we are working on our very first financial literacy course that'll be coming out next year. I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited to be at Virginia Union teaching the course that I wrote for them for their incoming freshmen. I mean, I just can't believe it. I'm a college dropout, homeless guy, about to have his master's degree, 100% debt free, running a multi-7-figure business, and is now back in college as an adjunct professor. Y'all can't tell me God ain't good. You just can't tell me that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is not good. Can't. You just can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. So listen, I'm about to go. I gotta get some work done for the team. But make sure you sign up for two things. If you're rewatching this in the past, make sure, number one, that you meet us next week. Hey, show this to a friend. Show this to somebody. Show up to the free webinar. You'll get that ebook there for free next week. It's on next Thursday, December 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to anthonyoneal.com/strong. If you want an extra $300, I'll put it in the chat right now before Christmas. Go to anthonyoneal.com/SoFi. All right. If you go to anthonyoneal.com/SoFi, again, that is anthonyoneal.com/SoFi. And if you have a direct deposit, you got to have direct deposit, right? Don't move your whole check over there if you don't want to. If you want to, do it, right? But just maybe go back and tell me you want 80% going to your account now and 20% going into this account. And SoFi is going to give you $300 for your Christmas shopping. And here's what I recommend. If you're working on your savings account, maybe take 10% of that you have going over and automatically roll it into the high yield savings account and get 4%. It's easy money. Easy money, y'all. Easy money. Easy money. So go to anthonyoneal.com/SoFi. Open up a checking account today. Put that direct deposit in there so you can get this $300 before Christmas, help you with your Christmas shopping, and then make sure that y'all meet me next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. I'll be in my home office. I promise y'all the sound will be a little bit better. We'll even have better lighting, and it'll look a little bit better as well, because I plan on doing more of this from my house and saving the studio for like the high end things, right? But I just want to help y'all win 2025, y'all. As we close, it's going to be a better year. Trust me, 2025 is going to be your year. I'm going to say this one more time. 2025. Let me look dead in the camera right here. Am I too close? 2025 is going to be your year. It's going to be your year if you're willing to put in the work. It will be your year if you go into the year with the strategy and the system already laid out for how your family, how you and your loved ones are going to win. I'm going to say this one more time. 2025 will be your year. It will be your year. It will be the best year you've had if you just meet me. Because listen, we can talk about, oh, we're going to make millions. No, no, no. I'm even going to give you strategies on how to deal with the issues that's going to come next year. I'm going to give you strategies to deal with the pain, the distractions, the heartache that's going to come next year. Influencers always want to talk about, oh, how to make it. No, 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 man, listen. When you tell God you're going to do something, when you start listening to God, you know who else is listening to? The enemy. So the enemy is going to send things that's going to distract you. That's going to make you feel like you're off track. But it's only there to distract you. I'm going to give you the strategy on how do we get over distractions. I'm going to give you strategies next week on how do we whip that devil in his rear end and we proceed forward with the vision that God is giving us for our money and for our life, and how wealthy people adapt, adjust, and overcome. I'm giving y'all too much right now already. I've already said it. I'm giving y'all 3 A's: adapt, adjust, and overcome, right? Y'all, if you read my book, Debt Free Degree, I have 6 P's. Proper prior planning prevents poor performances. I'm going to be laying down all this stuff. And we're going to be dreaming. What does it look like? Can we do this? We're going to be dreaming next week. So go to anthonyo.com/strong. It's a free webinar. I'll see y'all next week, man. I love y'all. God bless you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this with a friend.